Welcome to Trials to Triumph, where we embrace hope even in trials, changing lives one struggle at a time. Does life ever get you down? I know it can get me down depending on what's going on in my life at a particular time. But I've also learned that if I focus solely on the difficulty, it can overwhelm me. When things are difficult in our life, we have great emotions of frustration and disappointment and fear and anger. And when those emotions are compounded with one another, they can weigh heavy on us, making us think that we are all alone and as if no one cares. What I've also learned is that it's helpful for me to look at good things or happy things in my life or the lives of those around me in the midst of my own difficulty. Currently, I look to some friends and coworkers who are graduating with master's degrees, getting married, having their first children, while others are enjoying their children at zoos and other activities, or going to a movie, or staying home and reading a book. But the joy that it brings them provides happiness, pride, excitement for the future. So when I look at the emotions that come from difficult times and from those good and happy times, and we counter them, we see happiness versus sadness, proudness versus disappointment, being excited versus frustration. Which one would you rather feel? There's no doubt that there will be difficulty in our lives. We can't live this life without dealing with difficult things. And so in order to get through them, it's important to learn how we cope best. What I challenge you to do today is to discover what works best for you. Are you the type of person that needs to be alone to think and process a situation? Or do you need to collaborate with the minds and thoughts of others? Is it helpful to write things down? Or do you need to vent your emotions to others? Do you need silence? A time when you have nothing else going on to distract you, so that you can focus solely on what works best for you? Or do you need the noise of others or music to spur some creativity in yourself? Either way, it's important to learn how you best cope with difficulty. And then, when faced with it, you have a better reaction, a better way to look at the difficulty, and the opportunity to see little joys in the midst of it. That's really the key for getting through difficulty. Not only knowing what helps us cope, but also taking time away from the difficulty to focus on good things that are taking place in this life. It'll bring a bit of joy to the day and remind us that not only will this day end, but there is a chance for joy in the future. Most of the difficulty that we encounter in this life is not going to be a game changer, meaning it's not going to drastically affect our life. So I invite you to take time today. Discover what works for you, and in the midst of your difficulty, look to the small things that bring you joy. Whether going for a walk, enjoying your favorite coffee, watching a 30-minute comedy, or just sitting for a few minutes by yourself. We'll get through the difficulties when we take time to look at the little bits of joy, for they are always there for us to see and experience. Thanks for joining me today. Please leave your comments below. And for more thoughts, stories, or words of encouragement, I invite you to go to my Facebook page, where we focus solely on embracing hope in the midst of trials, changing lives one struggle at a time. Have a great week. See you next time.